my name is Carliz Reyes, and I am majoring in early education and minoring in STEM. I chose teaching because I've always been drawn to working with kids and being around kids. It all started with my grandma. She had a daycare when I was younger, and I loved being there. I loved helping her out. I loved every moment of it. Like, I've always wanted to go to my grandma's house because I love being with the kids. I'm also the type of person that goes to a family event and I'm always with the little kids. I love being with them. I love spending time with them. I love watching them grow. I was always the little kid that put all her stuffed animals together and taught them. Another little background is that I work at a daycare. I work with kids from 6 weeks old to 6 years old. I'm currently teaching, when I'm there, the 4, 5, and 6 year olds. So the classroom's like 4, 5, and then 5, 6. The 5, 6 goes to school for half the day and then they come back. So yeah, some issues that I think influence students the most is technology, their access to technology and social media, because there's a lot of things that they know that they shouldn't be knowing. Like, there's no reason that they are talking about the stuff that I watch when I come home after a long day. Like, all the things that are online that I know they know. Also, I also volunteer teaching fourth graders for Sunday school, and they know way more. And I just look at them, I'm like, guys, like, why do you know this? Like, you shouldn't be talking about this, or you shouldn't have access to this. And the thing is, like, they don't understand what they know or what they're talking about, but they say it because they know that they're not supposed to. So I feel like that's a big issue. And one of my biggest issues that I notice is that there's not really a respect to their parents. I have a lot of 5 and 6 year olds that just don't respect what their parents say or don't respect their parents in total. So then they bring that they bring that behavior to daycare, and then they act really poorly towards the teachers. They mock them, they run all over them. I've had a kid like spit in my face and try to throw a chair at me. I had a kid try to bite me and kick me and throw me, whatever the case is. But then I noticed, because that's how they act towards their parents. If their parents come pick them up and tell them it's time to go, they get all mad and start screaming at them. And I feel like their parent just enables that in them, and then they bring that type of behavior wherever they go because they think it's okay, because the parents don't really do anything. So I just think, like, a lack of respect. They didn't really put that boundary, so they think it's okay to talk to anybody like that. And I feel like that happens a lot too. Like, I hear stories on social media how these kids just have no respect for their teachers and they don't listen and they just keep. So I feel like that's a big issue. And then when I rate myself on a professional behavior, I give myself like in between developing and professional. Since I already have the experience of talking to parents, I feel like that's a little professional on my end. There's not really many occasions that I do speak to them, but when I will have to. But I feel like I could talk a little better. I feel like I stutter a lot too. Like, I'm not really straight to the point. So I feel like I'm developing in that sense. But when it comes to talking to my director, other teachers in my daycare, I feel like I have a really good communication about what's going on, about their behaviors, what we can do to fix that. So I feel like from that point of view, like that end, I feel like I'm really confident, professional in that way. But then when it comes to parents, I feel like I could work on it. Another thing that I feel like I'm pretty professional about is having an open and welcoming environment in my class. Some of my kids have like, they're 5, so they're like, oh, he doesn't want to play with me, he doesn't want to be my friend anymore. So I really want to have an open communication, that we're not yelling at each other, that if we want to talk about something, if we're upset about something, we come to me or we talk about it. So if he doesn't want to play with him, we come talk. I ask him why he doesn't want to play with him and what made him upset that he doesn't want to play with this person anymore. And then we talk about it, and whatever actions he did, we talk to the other person about it. It's just a triangle of communication. I try to have us be open about our feelings and like why we're upset and how we can do, instead of being mean to each other and yelling at each other. So I feel like I'm really good at making that environment for the kids, so they can feel okay to talk about their feelings and what's making them upset, without being so angry about it and have such a negative approach to it. Yeah, I feel like I could still work on, there's still a lot of stuff that I could develop, but I feel like I'm pretty in between professional and developing. I feel like I have some more like I'm closer to the professional, but I could definitely work on some stuff to actually get there. So thank you.